What up? Hola, kamusta, konnichiwa, bonjour. My name is Zachary. This is Make Money Mowing. I'm going to take you through a regular work day for me. This is going to be 11 yards, $580 revenue, and should take me around 5.5 hours. This isn't me actually mowing the yards. This is me showing you the size of the yards that I'm doing. There's a whole lot of other YouTubers who film super cool striping, mowing montages. I want to do something different. I want to talk about the back end, the mental, and the operations of a business besides the physical work. Because I truly believe that operating any business, and for me, my lawn business, the physical is important. You must learn how to do a good job. But what's really going to make you successful, get you money, get you more money, get you happy is the way that you perceive things and the mindset that you carry while you're doing all these things. Yes, it's just mowing yards, but it's also how you carry yourself while you're mowing these yards, the thoughts that you're having, and the goals that you set for yourself. So this is 11 yards, $580, and I hope it can inspire and show you that you don't have to work for somebody to make money. You can do it on your own. You can mow yards, you can milk cows, you could start a banana farm, you can do whatever you want. Just pick something and go for it, and don't stop till you get there. Okay, let's get started. This will just be straight mowing. It won't be me talking and then mowing. It will just be mowing here on out. I hope you enjoy all my work because I did it just for you. So this is Zach from the future. I already mowed the 10 yards. I'm home now, but I ended up talking so much in between the clips that I think just me talking is gonna fill up the 15 minutes of this video. But I 1,000,000,000% truly believe that it's worth hearing everything that I said because I poured out from the heart, and I've probably been more honest today than any of my other videos. So this video will just be talking, and I will post the next video right after this, and it will be the mowing. To make things really dramatic, because I'm about to be really honest and really transparent, because I want to build trust with you by keeping it real. I think keeping it real is the most important thing out of anything that you do. You need to be honest. You need to speak from the heart. So without further ado, to make this more dramatic, I'm going to take off my sunglasses so I can look you in the eye when I talk. Even though my eyes dart around, I'll still try to look in the camera. So do I wake up every morning of the week? Do I wake up excited, extremely hungry, and I think to myself, I would mow these 10 yards a day, 3 to 4 days a week if money was no object. If I was already a millionaire, would I continue mowing these yards because I truly love it and it's what gets me up in the morning, mowing and keeping these yards clean? It's not as black and white as a yes or no to that question. Instead, how I look at it is, what am I about to gain from what I'm about to put in? Let's see, I'm about to mow these 10 yards. I might get a little sweaty. I might get dirt on my face. It might get hot, but I'm about to make a lot of money. I get to do it on my own terms, at my own pace, on my own schedule. For yards that I picked to do, it's not like they handcuffed me and said, you must do my yard. I looked at the yard. I thought it was easy enough to where I can maintain it by myself. And the price is right, so it's my choice to do these yards. And what am I going to gain from it? I'm going to work for 5 hours, make $500. Is that worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. So that's how I look at it. It's not like I wake up and I eat, breathe, sleep mowing from day in, day out. I look at it as, what are you gaining from what you're putting in? There's no perfect job, and I used to think there was perfect jobs. I used to think that being a zookeeper was a perfect job for some reason because you get to hang out and feed zebras and whales and stuff. But there's a lot of poop you're gonna have to clean up. There's a lot more to it than just that. There's a lot of, you get sad when a whale dies, I'm sure. So there's no perfect job, and you must realize that whatever you do, you must enjoy it. I enjoy what I do. I like seeing crispy edges. I like seeing my yard cleaned up. I like looking at a yard and seeing that I did a good job. The customer tells me it looks great. I like that. So I like what I do. I'm able to do what I'm doing. These yards, these little residential homes, they don't beat me up. They don't make me bleed. I don't limp. I get hungry whenever I'm done mowing, and I eat a lot. But it's sustainable to do it on your own. You could hire a worker whenever you want. This business model is so simple, and it's so easy to maneuver it for however you prefer to work. And there's so many possibilities with not only being a lawn care business owner, but being a business owner in general. I get to work outside in the sun. I love being in nature. I like being around trees and grass and life. You couldn't pay me triple what I'm making now to be sitting in an office for 8 hours a day surrounded by 4 walls. I would never do that for money. I need to be outside. I need to be moving around. I can't just sit stationary all day. I need to move, and I need to be outside in order to have a career where I can look forward to it. And that's exactly what I created for myself, a business where I could use these cool tools, these little power toys. I could play around with them. I could make great money whenever I want, at the pace I want. I could build my business how I want. And that's the true joy of being a business owner. I think that we all owe it to ourselves to at least try, because it's not for everybody. I don't think everybody could do what I'm doing, because if that was the case, then everybody would be a business owner. But there's a reason there's more workers than there are business owners in the world, because that's just how it is. Everyone's built differently. Maybe you feel better being told what to do, more power to you. Or maybe you work for somebody and you have a remote job, or you're a contractor, so you have a lot more flexibility than simply clocking into an office. It all depends on you. I'm not saying what I'm doing is the right way to do things, but this is just how I view things. And if you click on this video, I imagine you think somewhat similar to me. And the money that I'm making now, all these $500 work days, are bringing me closer to getting to the goal of me being able to just live off the grid on a quiet island or a mountaintop somewhere. So you got to look at it as the big picture. Do I have what I ideally want at this very moment right now? No, but I haven't worked for it. I haven't saved up enough money or built enough income streams to where I could do that. So I'll happily do what I'm doing, mowing these yards, driving around my city. And until I get to that point, then I will have what I want. But I'm happy now, and you have to be happy now. If you don't have what you want and you tell yourself you're going to be happier when you have the house or the car or the money, it's conditional happiness, and it's just, you're going to get tired of it and used to it. Everybody's had a new car and they get excited, and eventually it just becomes the car that you drive every day, and you don't look at it the same way as you did when you bought it. So you must be happy now. You must be content and satisfied with what you're doing, whether you're a janitor, whether you are the guy who cleans the roller skates at the roller skating rink. Do the best job that you can and level up and open your skills up and learn new abilities for yourself so you can leave those jobs. Be proud, but never be satisfied to where you just get content, and always stay grinding and always stay learning. That's all I'm trying to tell you. If you're in a position right now where either you're in a job and you're not satisfied with it because you're not making enough money, or you don't like the type of job that you're in, or if you have a business right now and you're not satisfied with the income you have or the amount of customers that you have, and it's stressing you out and you don't know where to start, maybe instead of endlessly searching on the solution, you need to just take a step back. You need to take 5 steps back. You just need to stop thinking about work, money, how I can achieve more of this, more of that. You might need to go backwards in order to go forward. You might need to just take a day off for yourself where you just don't think about anything except for letting your mind talk to you. You might have to do what I do, which is go for a walk and leave your phone in the car, or go for a drive and don't have any music on, or go for a road trip by yourself. You can learn so much from yourself by just removing all the program distraction that we have in this crazy world, all the hustle and bustle, all the rat race, all the keeping up with the Jonesesness. You literally have to fight in order to give yourself peace. And it's crazy that it's like that, but it's like that. It is what it is. So what I'm trying to say is, if you don't know what to do because everything is stressing you out, you don't know how to file taxes or what equipment to start with, or you don't know how to advertise if you have a business, or if you have a job, you don't know how to talk to your boss, you don't know how to quit, you don't know how to apply for a different job because you've never done it before. Instead of just endlessly reading articles and videos on how to gain confidence or how to assert yourself, none of that stuff is going to teach you anything that you could teach yourself right now by just having a talk with yourself for once, and not just watching TV or YouTube or podcasts all the time. Put that stuff away and just listen to your thoughts, and you'd be surprised at the answers that you could get from within. It's crazy because I would spend so much time looking for external factors, whether it was a guru or a YouTuber to tell me how I should feel. But once I got rid of all that, because none of it works and it never works, you realize that the answers for the bigger picture in life come from within. And no amount of articles, courses, or videos can teach you that. And that's coming from someone who's trying to make online courses on how to start and grow your business. What I mean is, I can help you exactly how to start, grow, and maintain your business. And I can even throw in mindsets on how I view things. But you individually, only you know what you need to do in order to grow and get to the next step where you can be in a position where you can grow. You can't just keep jamming paper after paper into the printer or scanner and expect it to work. You must remove some of those papers in order for it to work efficiently. Knowledge is learning something every day, but wisdom is letting go of something every day. The more that you own, the more those things own you. The only way to succeed in life, business, and in general is to have a clear head. And you can't pour from a glass that's half full. You need to fill up that glass by doing something that only you know how to do, whether it's taking time for yourself, going on a vacation because you've been meaning to for a while, fixing relationships with friends or family members, or fixing and addressing insecurities that you have about yourself. You need to do all those things before you even think about making money. And trust me when I say that there is more than enough money in the world. There are yards and businesses and customers for you to take for the rest of your life, but your life is short, and you need to fight for your peace and your clarity of mind, because by default they don't want you to succeed. They want you to work for somebody, and they want you to be a wrench turner forever. I'm telling you that you don't have to do that. I found a way that only I was able to do it. My journey is much different than yours, but if I can do it, your individual journey is possible too. That's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes you need to take one step backward, as hard as it is, in order to go two steps forward. You might think that you need to buy all these equipment and buy all these courses and do all these things, but really you might just need to shut it all off, get to know yourself, hang out with yourself for once, take yourself on a date, take yourself to Chipotle or something, and just let your mind rest and talk to you, and then you will know exactly what the next step is. You shouldn't be stressed on how to do all these things with business, on, oh my God, I don't know how to do taxes, I don't know how to do the yard. Take it one bite at a time. If you're stressed, you're not going to be able to do anything because you're not running at your potential. You should be clear, calm, and collected with everything that you do, and that's the only way that you're truly going to succeed. Bottom line, nothing works unless you do, and if you want something, don't wish for it, go work for it. Nobody's going to hand you anything. At least if they do, you shouldn't want it. You should want to earn it. If I just gave you $10,000 right now, that might be cool, but if I could show you how to make $10,000, then that'd be much better, and you would feel a lot better, because when you're spending that money, when you're earning it, you worked for it, versus me just giving it to you. You're not going to feel the novelty of it. You're not going to feel the incentive. You're just going to be like, oh, thanks for the money. So you're seeing right now the highlight reel of my business. You're seeing the highlight reel of my YouTube growing and the money I'm making now, but you're not seeing all the hundreds of other business ideas I thought about and tried before I found something that worked. I tried Amazon fulfillment, drop shipping. I tried starting t-shirt businesses. I tried being a full-time personal trainer. I tried starting virtual assistant offering services. I tried even thinking about setting up a sushi stand at a gas station, and none of those things worked, and I just kept trying, and whenever one thing didn't work, I didn't cry about it. I just moved on to the next one. And for my business now, you're seeing me make $500 a day. I'm not covered in sweat. It's pretty easy, but you're not seeing the 5 years of me running over sprinklers, stepping on dog poop, being nervous around customers, not knowing how to quote underpricing jobs, driving all around my city, 30 minutes between yards. You're just seeing the cleaned up version that I'm letting you see now, but you're not seeing all the grinding and stress and headache I put to get into this position. And maybe that's the veil of social media, that you just see what people let you see. You don't see when people are down. You only see them when they're at their peak, and maybe that could make things fuzzy. I don't have social media, and it makes me feel a lot better. I have a Facebook because I need one for my business, but I don't use Twitter. I don't use Instagram. And quite frankly, I wouldn't have a YouTube if it wasn't for my channel and me trying to help others. I would completely stay off the grid. I'd keep my phone on black and white mode all day, and I would just live in the moment and work quietly. But I want to diversify. I want to be able to help people. I want to show people to do what I'm doing. So I had to make a YouTube channel, and I had to make a Facebook page. And I'm glad, because it brought me and you right here, right now. I'm not about to say this as a flex, because I truthfully believe and trust that I'm not about flexing. I simply say how much I make or what I do in order to simply show you that if I can do it, you can do it too. That's what this whole channel is about, just inspiring and helping others and us all growing. I'm not nearly in the position where I want to be, and I'll never be there, honestly, maybe because the journey of life is never ending, but it is what it is. So with my business, what I mean is, I'm saying I'm not going to flex, but this is me being truthful and giving you inspiration that you could get to this point too, as long as you just put the work in, is I could sell my business right now for a 3, 6, or 12-month evaluation for each account. If a yard is 50 MO for 2 mows a month, or $100, I could sell it for $1,200 for a year. Then the person who buys it will spend $1,200, but they'll get to make $10,000 over the next years. Or I could tell my customers that I'm gonna start mowing your yards in my underwear while I partake in cannabis cigarettes, and either they'll be okay with it or they won't. And if they're not, then I'll just replace them. Or I could even tell my customers that I'm gonna go out of town for the next month for personal reasons, and really I might just be going to Hawaii because I want to drink coconut on the beaches and surf and stuff. So I could do that. Would I do that all the time? No. Would I go mow in my underwear and smoke cannabis cigarettes in my underwear? Probably not. But I could, and that's the whole gist of what I'm trying to tell you, is that you have the freedom to do whatever you want. If you get sick, or if one of your family members gets sick and you need to take care of them for a week, I will tell my customers that the business is on hold. I can get their yards covered by another lawn service because I'm friends with a bunch of people in my city. Or I can just let them go and just say, I have enough money saved up from what I'm doing that I could take care of my family member for the next week because I want to, not because I have to ask permission or schedule off from work and make sure I have enough PTO where I could do that. I could do that whenever I want. And I want you guys to be able to have that same liberty, because that is worth more than any amount of money could ever give you. True wealth is of the mind, not of the wallet. What's money if you're not free? What's a bunch of money if you're really not free? You should take less money and be on your own terms at any point in your life, whether you want to stop, put your foot on the gas, or just take a break and reassess. So that's all I'm trying to say. Not saying that I'm better than anyone else showing what I can do in my business, but simply saying you can do it too. So that's that. And then one other topic is the fact that, damn it, I'm going to pause this because I forgot what I was going to say. But one of the main benefits of being a business owner, whether it's a lawn care or you sell pointy shoes or something, you learn so many things in terms of how to be self-sustainable that you'll carry it for the rest of your life for every other business or endeavor you take on. You learn how to build and advertise yourself from scratch, how to offer a service, how to pick services, how to invoice, collect payment, how to schedule, how to maneuver through taxes, write-offs, expenses, overhead. You learn all these skills on how to be a business owner, how to support yourself, that it's only going to carry over and grow stronger with everything else that you do for the rest of your life. So whether you stay in lawn care for a really long time or you take it to the next business, whether it's brick and mortar or you take it to online, you're going to make a lot of capital doing this type of work because you can make a lot of money doing lawn care, and you'll have not only the capital to put into a business, but you'll have the confidence and the swagger to truly believe that you can do whatever you want, whether you have a computer, a mower, or you have a slightly torn piece of envelope that has a gummy bear inside of it. You can make money and you can make do with whatever you have, and no amount of reading articles or watching videos or reading books can give you that. Only having a business and doing it day in, day out will give you that. Okay, that's it. So that's all just me talking, and I will post the mowing video right after this. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a subscribe. And yeah, that's all I had to ask from you. Peace out.